Okay, and we will call to order the regular Concord Township Trustee meeting that was scheduled for 7:30 for June 16, 2021. We are delayed in that start because of two public hearings that occurred earlier. So with that, would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. And can we have the roll call, please?
Mrs. Lucci.
Present.
Mr. Dondorfer.
Present.
Mr. McIntosh.
Present. Next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from June 2nd, 2021 regular trustee meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the June 2nd, 2021 regular trustee meeting.
And I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, elected officials reports. Fiscal Officer Amy Dawson.
I have none.
No report.
No, sir.
Okay. Moving into trustees, Mrs. Lucci.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just looking forward to the concert series starting tomorrow. Township's got a lot of fun things planned this summer, so definitely looking forward to it. I did have a busy week kind of informing myself on the issues that we just kind of went over with the public hearing. I did take some questions and concerns with some residents regarding this as well as some other questions regarding developments along Girdled. A resident did call with some concerns about road construction on Tulip Way, which our administrator and our service director handled very nicely. Thank you for that. And I understand that project is going very well. And I did hear from some residents about the Jordan Creek, the new playground, and how happy they are. And it's a great place to take their kids and go hike. And we're so lucky to have all those great places in Concord Township. And I would like to wish Amy happy birthday. And the fathers a great Father's Day this weekend.
That one almost snuck under the radar.
That's it.
Thank you, Mrs. Lucci. Mr. Dondorfer.
I don't have too much. Mrs. Lucci covered a few of my items. I do continue to have dialogue and some phone calls from some residents regarding the township-wide trash removal. And we're still in work. We are still working through that, so I appreciate people reaching out and expressing their opinions. Yes, the summer concert series starts tomorrow. We're excited about that. I know we all plan on attending that tomorrow evening, so it looks like a great evening. If you want to come out and join us and kick that off for the summer, please do. I also wanted to wish the fathers a happy Father's Day for this weekend. So they're here. Other than that, we did have quite a bit of time that went into preparing for the public hearing tonight regarding the preliminary RCD plan. And I did quite a bit of research on that. And with that, that concludes my comments.
Thank you, Mr. Dondorfer. That's been a little bit of a busy. I know we all had the opportunity to attend the dedication at the Jordan Creek Park. That was very fun. And I did see that our Concord resident and probate judge, Mark Bartolotta, got the honor of being the lead photo News Herald on the zip line. That was priceless. So it's earned media. You can't pass that up. And I will also put myself in the category of Concord residents. I know Paul Pelagi said that a lot of Concord residents did not realize that park was open for walking trails, and no, I did not. So a couple of days later, the wife and I took our dog and we checked it out, and it's a couple miles of walking trails. They're very nice, shaded, highly recommended, and of course the adventure playline is awesome. So I had an opportunity to attend the Crowd Road pre-construction meeting with Administrator Rose. That was interesting. Got a little bit insight to how they break out projects and got to meet people. So that's going to be a good project. I know we wished it had moved along sooner, but it's finally here and very much needed. I also have talked with residents about recycling bins going away and trash hauler. And I had an interesting one. I had a resident reach out to me and ask about the siding on the community center. And I said, well, rest assured, it may not look great, but it's in the process of, it will be replaced. And I did give credit to the NOACA grant for that. So, and I guess with that, we will move into department reports. Administrator Rose.
Thank you, Mr. McIntosh, members of the board, Mrs. Dawson, happy birthday. Members of the audience, a couple of things I'd like to cover that are on tonight's agenda. Item A is a resolution requesting that the fire operations levy be placed on the ballot for renewal. at the November 2nd, 2021 election. I would like to remind everyone that this is a 5-year renewal. It is not an increase. Item F is a vote for a purchase order to Painesville Asphalt for the amount of $11,000. This is for the installation of the asphalt pad that will be our new pickleball courts. It should be noted that this cost is being covered by a generous donation by one of our residents. And once the pad is installed, it will cure for about 30 days before we have the court surface painted, and then we'll get the nets and the perimeter fence installed after that. Crowell Road widening project will begin in earnest on July 5th. Signs are going up the last week of June. It's going to be single lane, one-way traffic heading southbound, and it'll be maintained at all times, and motorists will be able to access all businesses along Crowell Road. As it was touched on earlier, a reminder, the cardboard recycle containers located in the parking lot will be removed the last week in June. They will not be returning. The proposal for the township-wide trash contract is still in the wash. We continue to hear from residents on both sides of the aisle. Just a reminder to put out there, this contract is for all residences on the public streets. It includes trash, recycle, yard waste, bulk pickup. It will likely result in a savings for the vast majority of our residents. And then a couple of closeout items. I do look forward to seeing everyone at the summer concert kickoff tomorrow at the gazebo. It'll be nice to get back to that on Thursday evenings. And shout out to all the dads. Sunday's your day. Eat a big steak. And that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. So moving right along, audience, and seeing none, we'll move on to old business. Seeing none, we will hop right into new business.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve Resolution 2021-09, a resolution by the Concord Township Board of Trustees, Lake County, Ohio, declaring the necessity for a renewal tax levy in excess of the 10 mil limitation.
I second.
Any discussion?
No tax increase.
No tax, and we did talk about
Just
doing this
renewal.
last
Just
year, just
renewal.
renewal. Okay.
Okay.
Increase straight renewal.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Seeing none opposed. And then item B, we just tabled because we tabled the public hearing, or recessed the public hearing. Corrected on that. So moving on to item C.
Mr. Chairman, I move to vote to approve zoning amendments to the Concord Township zoning resolution as initiated by the Zoning Commission. Amendment number 1, Section 5.02 definitions, modifies existing definitions for microbrewery, microdistillery, and changes the existing term urban winery to microwinery. Adds new definition for brewery, distillery, or winery.
Okay, any second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We do a
Oh,
roll
roll
call.
call. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't note that. Oh, okay, Mrs. Dawson, would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Lucci?
Yes.
Mr. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mr. Dondorfer?
Yes.
Do I need to move again or just read Amendment 2?
Yes.
Okay, I move to approve Amendment 2, Section 13.35, microbrewery, microdistillery, or urban winery includes the specific conditions for said uses and amends the conditions to include provisions requiring uses to operate in accordance with Ohio Division of Liquor Control and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms requirements, to hold current licenses, to file and provide reports demonstrating annual production has not exceeded the limit if requested, to prohibit outdoor storage, and to prohibit emission of odorous matter or smells that would produce a public nuisance or hazard.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Dondorfer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lucci?
Yes.
Mr. McIntosh?
Yes.
I move to approve Amendment Number 3, Section 22.03, Table of Uses. It adds brewery, distillery, or winery as permitted uses in the RD2 Research and Limited Industrial District.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mr. Dondorfer?
Yes.
And Mrs. Lucci?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the Finance Department to adopt federal grant procedures.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye. Mr. Chairman, I vote to approve the Recreation Department's purchase order to American Fireworks in the amount of $8,800 for the production of a fireworks display on August 5th, 2021, per the existing contract.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the Recreation Department purchase order to Painesville Asphalt in the amount of $11,000 for the installation of a new asphalt area for pickleball courts.
And I second.
Any discussion on that one?
No, I mean, I think there was a lot of interest generated by residents of the township for a pickleball court. We had, Mr. Rose said, we had a Concord resident come forward with a financial contribution to make that happen. There seemed to be quite a bit of interest by a lot of the residents. Seemed like a great central location here on the south end of the town hall grounds, and I'm excited for our residents that have that ability to come in and play pickleball.
Yeah, I heard from residents that they were in favor of it and thought it's a great way to get out in the community, especially in the nice month, get some exercise, and felt that the area was probably the best, given that there's parking and accessible by most people in the township. So.
Okay. All right, and all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the fire department's approval of the promotion of part-time probationary firefighter medic Kyle Langer to regular status part-time firefighter medic effective 6/15/2021.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the conditional offer of employment to Bradley Blankenship, part-time probationary firefighter paramedic pending background check and physical.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, item I will be a vote to go into executive session, and we're going to do that, and that will conclude the public portion. So do we want to go ahead and read future meetings announcements first?
On June 25th at 9 a.m., there'll be a staff meeting here at Town Hall. On July 2nd and July 5th will be closed in observance of 4th of July holiday. On July 6th at 7 p.m., Zoning Commission here at Town Hall. And July 7th from 6:30 to 7:30, actually, you need to have a, when are you going to do the public hearing?
The public hearing.
You have to set a public hearing
Yeah.
for next week,
Yeah.
or for
Next time.
next time.
Why don't we just make, how much time do we want? Or when do you want to start that? We can start it at 7,
Start that at 7.
and then do you want to bump office hours to 6, or just make office hours half hour?
Pleasure of the board, sir.
I think we can do a half an hour.
Half hour, all right, so we'll just leave the office hours at 6:30 to 7, and then we'll do the public hearing at 7 to 7:30. Trustee meeting will occur at the conclusion of the public hearing.
Okay, so on July 7th then, from 6:30 to 7 p.m. will be trustees' office hours here at the conference room. The public hearing will be continued at 7 p.m. That would be public hearing number 1 from today. And then immediately following, or at 7:30 p.m., the trustee meeting here at Town Hall.
Okay, great.
Need a motion, right?
Yep. And the next,
To read that.
Yep. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to go into executive session for the purposes of imminent litigation pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 121.22 G3.
I second.
roll call vote, please.
Mrs. Lucci,
Yes.
Mr. Dondorfer.
Yes.
Mr. McIntosh.
Yes. And that will conclude.
I'm gonna turn off.